This is the African Zombie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I just want to make this quick video, to talk about a business idea that's right under my nose that I never really thought about, right? Like one of my subscribers from the US, we talked on like WhatsApp, and we were talking about something, and he said to me that I should not use the water from the tap, right? Because in my area we have a borehole, and the water comes through, like goes through a tank, and then we distribute water throughout the house, right? I do not drink that water. I use it to wash my dishes, to bathe, to make tea, and to brush my teeth. And they said to me, even if I'm brushing my teeth with it, it's still getting into my system, which makes sense, right? But I never really thought about that, because there is no water purification system in like Tanzania where water is centralized and it comes to your house, from a reservoir like we know back home, right? And in those type of system here, borehole and whatever, if the water, for whatever reason become contaminated, you stand the risk of like having, cholera and those type of diseases, right? Which is not good. So when he made that suggestion to me, something clicked right next to where I have one of my chapati stands. There is a business there that is set up. They purify water, and people go there and they buy water. I've seen it, but I never really thought about it, right? So when he made that suggestion to me, I started going there. It's been about 3 weeks now, and I buy water from there, right? Like 20 liters, you pay 2,000 Tanzanian shillings. That's what, 75 cents? Like 75, not even $1 for 20 liters of water, purified water that you can use to brush your teeth and you can use to make tea, right? The water that comes through from the borehole, now I started boiling that water before I bathe to kill whatever bacteria that might be in there, right? I still use that water to wash my dishes, but now I'm thinking I should buy extra water to wash my dishes now. Yeah? So what I'm saying to you guys, right? This is a great business idea if you come into Africa, where borehole and well water is commonly used, right? So if you're looking for a good business idea, you can go up on Alibaba and you can look at the different type of water purification system. You do your research in whatever country you go in, and you know the best water system you can buy, right? Based upon the research that I've done, you can get a good system for $3,000 and up, right? So if you have a budget, let's say of $7,000, you can buy the system from like China, ship it to the like country where you're at. You look for a good location, right, whereby you have water supply. Or even if you don't have water supply, when I say like water supply, wherever you have that wherever the location you choose, the landlord from that area may have already dug a borehole. But if not, you may have to dig a borehole, right? The water comes from the borehole through pumps. It comes through your system. You have like purification tanks and all those stuff that comes with the system that you're gonna buy, right? You can go to a university in your country, because if you, and this is something that I learned, right, in my business when I'm dealing with food product here. If you can get a food scientist, right, but you have to pay them money, a lot of money. But if you go to a university that has a food science program, they do it for you for a fraction of the cost. Yeah, so you can go to a university system. You can go to a university and you can talk to them, and they will give you a chart, how to purify water, what amount of, chlorine or whatever you have to add in the quantity of water. These are things that that I learned from my Tanzanian friends. When I was doing up my chief's business, they said, let's just go to the university and ask the food science department. And I was like, yeah, and it works, guys. It works. These are things that you have to learn when you're doing business, how you can cut costs, right? So yeah, you get a good water purification system, you ship it to the country that you at, you set it up in a good location. My location, you guys know that I live semi-rural, and even in my location where I live, there is that system there, yeah? So now you set it up in a good location. Here in Tanzania, Mbezi, Msasani, Oyster Bay, those are upper class kind of neighborhood, right? But you find a good location, guys, and you set up that business. On this channel we talk about businesses and whatever, yeah? So now you come to the country of your choice, you do the research, and you said, okay, that might be a good idea for me, right? You look at your demand, right? You look at your cost, what you pay to have your system set up, what it will cost you. You do your numbers, and you said, yeah, guys, people need purified water. I seen it. People going in and out with their jerry cans and the bottles of every day, and they buy water. I started doing it now for the last 3 weeks. The water, you can taste the difference in the water, yeah? When I don't drink it, but I use it to brush my teeth, and it's softer. You taste it. You can tell, you can see the difference. I think it's a great idea. And this is what I do on this channel. I look for opportunities that I see that I can recognize, and I bring it come. You just sit there, you have your systems set up, you sit there, people coming in and out, and buy water from you. You do your, nice graphics on your building, right? Where people can know that you sell water there. You have one person working there with you, and so now you don't even have to be there. You just have one person working there with you, and at the end of the week, whatever, you go collect your money, right? Then you know how much water you sell every day, and you know how much money you should get. Man, I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great business idea. Go up on Alibaba, look for water purification system. You'll see there are different types, right? They have cheaper ones, right? But if you're doing this on a business level, on a commercial level, I think from $3,000 and up, you can get a really nice water purification system, right? Come on, guys. People need purified water here. There's a lot of us here from the diaspora. We cannot just open the tap and drink the water here. We can do it back in America, Canada, England. We can do it. I've done it in Toronto, although we walk around, with bottle of water, and we quick to buy a bottle of water. But there are so many things that is added to those water. That tap water is better to drink than bottled water. Yeah. So we can just open the tap back home and drink the water. Not here. You can't do that here. I've tried it one time. I got sick. Mistakenly, I tried it. We were moving to the house that we're at right now, right? We had a bottle of water a jug of water in the fridge, so we took it with us because we didn't want to throw it out because it's bottled water that we buy, right? The guys who was helping us move, they drank that water and they refilled the jug with water from the tap. We didn't know. So I was, thirsty, whatever. So I assumed this is the water we came with, right? So I poured the water in a glass and I gobbled it down. The moment it hit the back of my throat, I knew. And I said, oh yeah. I said, oh my God, I was sick, diarrhea and everything for a whole week. So we wouldn't dare take the chance, to drink that water. There is a need for purified water here. Look into this business idea. Do your research. Crunch your numbers. Look at a good water system from China or whatever. Yeah, these are things, you know, that you don't have to buy from China. I mean, like Kenya is very good, you know, of manufacturing certain stuff, right? But I did not see in Kenya. But there are other business ideas that I'll be bringing you, and those machines you can get them from like Kenya. You don't have to go to China, but there are certain things that you may need. Unfortunately, fortunately, whatever, you have to go to China for it, or India, right? But there are some good things happening in Kenya, whereby you can get certain things from like Kenya, right? So guys, look into this business idea. You understand? It's a small business that don't cost a lot of money. That's not going to be demanding on you. As long as you get it set up properly in a good area, people would come to you and they'll buy water from you. This is the African Jumpy. To my returning subscribers, thank you. If you're new on my channel, welcome. Karibuni sana, welcome. Give the video a like, leave a comment. Let's grow this thing. Peace and love. Continue sharing with me. Bye for now.